Hi everyone, how are you?
Hi.
Hello,
Right.
guys.
Hi.
Hello.
So, good evening everyone. Welcome to our Sprint 3 planning meeting for InvestIQ project. Thank you for joining. Over the next 20 minutes and so, we'll be going through what we have built in this sprint, how we are going to do it, and how we'll track our progress using Trello. So, we have our agenda for today, that is introducing the team members. Then we have to review Sprint 3 stories and story points. Then we have to set up and organize Trello. Then we have to assign task and walk through each story. Then we have to discuss acceptance criteria and expectations. Then wrap up the team commitments and sprint goals. So let's start with an introduction. I am Ruchita Reddy Kuturu. I'm the product manager and full stack developer for this project.
Hello, this is Afrida Menas. I'm a machine learning engineer for this project.
Hi, I'm Mahidar Reddy. I'm machine learning engineer.
Hi, I'm Sharan Jagni, backend engineer and tester.
Hello, this is Nadeem Hussain Sheikh. I'm working as a front-end engineer for this project.
Hi, I'm Srinidhi Tadichi. I'm a front-end developer for this project.
Okay, great. Uh, then next we'll go to sprint 3 backlog. So we have a few committed points for this sprint 3. These covers a maximum of UI, backend, machine learning logic, and integration work. So we have few user stories, and we'll discuss each of them. The first one is historical trend display. For this, I'm thinking of assigning 3 points. What do you guys say?
So actually, for historic trend display, like we have to integrate it, the front end with the back end APIs too, and also has to work on the like the graphical part of that. So there is a lot of work to do. Like even I have to work on the charts and also like
Okay,
mark the
so
charts. So 3 is, I think, for me, like 3 is very less. So I think 5 would be better for this story.
okay, let's make it 5 then. Then we have market news display. For this user story, it would be 5. Is that fine?
Yeah, I think that's fine. 5 is fine.
Yeah. Then we have personalized recommendations. For this, I'm thinking of doing it as 8.
I think
8
8
pound.
is huge. So let's reduce to 5 also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mahidar, can we
Yeah.
reduce to 5?
Yeah,
That
Actually,
works for
we can
us.
8
make
is
it five.
8 would be heavy. Like even the last sprint, like we have allocated like for the machine learning work, like with the more points. So if you minimize
Yeah,
now, that could be good. Like yeah.
Okay.
even I
So
agree
yeah,
with this
let's go with
point.
5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then we have recommendation logic. I'm thinking of assigning it for 5. Is that fine?
Yeah, as it's yeah, 5 is good, I think, for the recommendation logic too.
Yeah. Then we have a news API integration. So I think it's a small user story, small task. It would be
Yeah,
3. Is that fine?
Yes,
Yeah,
3
three
should be
points are
good.
so good
yeah,
for the news API integration. That's good for API integration.
yeah. Just it's an integration part, right? So API integration, so it's good. Like,
I'll make it 3. Yeah. Then we
mm,
have user registration. I'm making it 3.
yeah, that's fine for the
And
user
then we have
registration too.
login. It's I think it's very small, so we'll make it 2.
Yeah, so like both of the user registration and the login will cover like 5 points, right? For this print.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think.
that would be
Yeah,
good, right?
which is good. Yeah.
Okay, so total sprint points will be 28. So we have to
So
cover
you mark
28
like
points.
for the historic data like 5 points, right? Or
Yeah,
3? You
yeah, I've
mark 5?
assigned 5.
Okay, then that's fine. Then
Yeah, good.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's set up this Trello board. Let me share my screen. Are you able to see my screen, guys?
No,
Yes,
it's
Rishi.
coming.
Yes.
It's coming from me.
Yes.
I'm unable to see. Yeah,
Yeah, now
it's
we
coming.
can see the screen.
Let's start by adding backlog.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll like maintain some to-do list and the progress list.
Mm-hmm.
Code review.
Sorry? Overview?
No,
Code
code
review.
review. Code review.
Code review, not overview.
And also some testing.
Yeah,
What's
testing.
supposed to be tested.
Yeah.
And we'll just finally make something which are done, like a done list, like a finished one. Done. That's good.
Done state, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so let's start by adding the points.
Yeah, let's add each user story as a card under the backlogs list.
Yeah. First one is historical.
And next, markets news display. I think we added 5 on it.
Okay, market news display. Next.
Personalized recommendation.
And the logic behind it. So recommendation logic.
Condition logic.
And news API integration.
And user registration. User login.
Yeah. I think it's better to assign each person. It's like divide it, like
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah,
comes up.
I will do the historic data trends display. I will work on that. Like I will use the line chart. Is everyone okay? Like I will use the line chart to show the 30 days historic
Yeah.
stock trends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
Mm.
Oh, I think we have to add the members here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do one thing. Let me guys give you the link so that
Okay, sure.
you can just add whatever you wanted to do by
Yeah.
yourself, and also like try to
Now in the
add.
call, let's
Yeah, we'll
now in the
discuss
call,
about
let's
everything,
discuss who
but
will take what ticket. So based on that, we'll assign like by sending. I will send my mail. So
yeah, we'll share it with the mail, and you can start working on that. Just make sure
Okay.
to move move everything properly. Okay. First,
okay, sure.
first of all,
Yeah.
add your user story and then acceptance criteria for that.
Mhm.
Then make sure to label it, which is a priority and everything.
For dates
Then
and
make sure to
prices?
add checklist. Yeah.
Okay.
Then set up the
And
due
also
date.
due dates for each of the
Yeah, everything
stories.
should be on May 7th. So by the end of May
Yeah.
7th, make sure to complete everything. So
Mhm.
let's just discuss about each of the following points. First one is historical trends display.
Yeah, I will work on that. Like I will handle the front end part of that by using the chart and also the line chart to show 30 days historic stock trends. I will handle it. Okay, front end.
Yeah, sure. So make sure to include labels for dates and prices.
Okay, sure.
Then we have a market news display.
Yeah, I'll
We,
work on it pretty much. I'll build the user interface to show headlines of market trends with the integration of News API.
Srinidhi, I will help you in assisting the how any integrations.
Sure,
API
sure, definitely. Yeah,
if you need.
so yeah,
If
thank
needed.
you.
Srinidhi and Sharon work on this
Yeah.
market news display. Then next we have personalized recommendations.
Yeah. I'll work on logic-based risk profiles and historical data.
Yeah, Mahidhar, I'll help with the testing the logic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm assigning this project to this user story to Mahi and Frida.
Yeah.
Then we
Uh,
have recommendation logic.
yeah. This supports US 9, so I'll use moving averages and predefined rules.
Then we have news API integration.
I will help with the News API integration in the backend and handle catching.
Okay.
I'll help in catching.
If you need any help, you can just approach any of the team members. We can help you with that. I think
Okay.
it's a small story. You can handle it. But if you need
Yeah.
any help, make sure to
Sure.
do that.
No
Okay.
problem.
Then we have user registration. Just go work on it.
Yeah, the form and the user interface I'll create, and then we can later develop integrations to the backend.
Okay. I will try to implement validation and API endpoints, Srinidhi.
Yeah,
Okay. That's fine, right?
Yeah. So since user registration is done by you, I think login. Uh,
Yeah, I will handle the login UI. So Srinidhi will be filled for this sprint. So I will handle. But I
okay.
just need some help like with the authentication. So
Yeah,
That's
Sharan
Sharon,
fine.
if
is
you
I will
have
take
also.
some
care of
time,
that regarding the
yeah,
authentication and the session
Yeah,
controls. That's fine.
thank you,
in
Sharon.
the
Like
backend
if
and
you have
testing,
some
he'll
time,
help
like
you.
it could be really helpful for me. If we work
Yeah,
parallelly, even like, we can make it smooth.
Mm.
yeah. So since the assignments are done, let me give you a few, instructions. So make sure to move the user story to backlog, from backlog to do list. Okay.
Yeah, when we
So
start, we will do
yeah,
that. No problem.
We'll just move it. Yeah.
once you start working on the to-do list, you can use it as in progress. Okay, do something like in the backlog, whichever is assigned to you, move it to to-do list
Mm.
when you start working. Then when you are still working on it, make sure it's in progress. Then once it's done, just move it to code review so that we can review everything.
So
And then
everybody knows the updated status of each user
yeah,
story.
Yeah. Actually, I
Yeah.
mean, just follow like same thing like which we have done like the past sprint, so that there could be no issues. Like follow that. I think we are good with that. So
yeah.
Yeah.
mm,
Just I'm just making sure you have everything. Then move it
yeah.
to
No,
testing.
I'm sorry if I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then move it to testing. Then any of the team members will be helping you with the testing. Then you can move it to so make sure to update daily and add comments. Okay?
Sure.
So let's try to catch up like at least once in a week so that we can discuss about everything. Then the sprint goal is to provide the workflow for new users, registration, login, dashboard, personalized recommendations, and live market. So just make sure if you are having any troubles in the user stories and all, just approach team members. Uh, we are working on it, so we'll help you with everything. Okay?
Yeah, that's great, Shita.
Definitely,
And like
yes.
I know like in this sprint, like we are at the last of this last. This is the last sprint, and we have some other personal works too. So if we connect frequently, like
Yeah, I think it's good to.
as we discussed in the last retrospective, it could be really helpful for us. So as this is the last sprint, let's plan in such a way.
We can have one day every week stand up at 10 a.m. That would be helpful.
Yeah, or if it's possible, we can connect frequently, or at least
Yeah,
we'll try to connect once in a week so that we can
Sure.
have updates.
Yeah.
Okay? Thank you
Yeah.
okay,
everyone
sure.
for joining.
Yeah, thank you
Thank
very
you,
much, Shita.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank